Tell me about your involvement with WESPA.
So Alistair got hold of me originally to do a taekwondo masterclass for the Wirral athletes, and as we got talking, we kind of clicked and kind of had like the same mindset. And I think Alistair liked the attitude that I suppose a lot of Olympians have, and myself as well. We're driven, committed, passionate about what we do, and I think that's the reason why, you know, rather than just doing a one-off session of taekwondo, which, you know, you're in and you're out, you're not really doing anything with it. He asked me if I wanted to be the sporting director for Liverpool. WESPA kind of got me because I went to the Olympics when I was 17 years old, and was very, very young, and really I only got there with the attitude that I had, the commitment, the passion and the talent. I didn't have anything like WESPA behind me. So what WESPA did for me is kind of struck a chord with me, and I thought if I would have had that when I was a teenager, instead of coming fourth in Sydney, I potentially could have got a medal. So for me, what WESPA does is it kind of surrounds the top athletes with the things that maybe a club can't offer. So the clubs, they do their technical, tactical, their sport. We provide everything else that goes with being an elite athlete from a young age. So your strength and conditioning, so your gym work, your weights, your injury prevention, your nutrition classes, physio, psychology, and even just the chance of getting to speak to Olympic athletes on a regular basis, and then they can go and do the sport. So for me, it's going to excel these athletes physically and mentally as well, and prepare them for when they do make it, when they're a little bit older. So we're kind of giving them that support as what they would get if they were a full-time athlete.
Anyone watching who's interested in getting involved, what should they do?
Well, firstly, we're on the trail for signing up and registering schools, and we've got Bellary was the first school, Calderstones, Merchant Taylors. These are all schools that we've engaged with, and Sarah and I have been and talked the WESPA way to them. They love it. It's as simple as that, you know. Why wouldn't they? You know, it doesn't cost them anything, it's free. What happens then is those schools, they go out and they promote WESPA to their children. And whilst we're talking elite, we also have programs for non-elite athletes. So they will talk about WESPA. For those who are gifted and talented, they might tap them on the shoulder and say, look, you know, I really think you should have a look at this. However, it's up to the athlete and the parents to go home and to look online and to apply online. It's under podium application, and they send a simple online application to us telling us why they think they should be considered for a WESPA podium place. We have to test them, because whilst they win Sports Day and whilst they're winning local events, it doesn't necessarily make you potentially world class. So when we put our testing equipment with them, technology driven, then we can find out a lot about that individual. And, you know, we haven't mentioned, but, you know, we're about to announce a big relationship with Liverpool John Moores, and that is all about sports science and moving sport to the next level through technology. So again, they'll play a big part in Sarah's podium squad in the form of testing.